Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here with our second Teemo run. We recently did a Teemo versus Aurelion Sol speedrun. Able to do that, a lot of fun. Used the strongest relics in the game for Teemo, which is Gale Force, Gatebreaker, and then Bounty Hunters. Able to clear the entire Aurelion Sol run in about 12 minutes. In that run though, I said I wanted to do another Teemo run using some of the slower relics. I know some people either don't have the OP relics or they just don't like the playstyle and would rather see a slower Teemo. So that's what this video is going to be. We're using Archangel Staff, Grand General Counterplan twice. So round start, refill your spell mana. Then the two counter plans are going to make the puff caps. Those are both one cost, able to add more puff caps to the enemy deck. Or if Teemo dies, they'll work as a backup to play him. So bit of safety, bit of damage. This should be a slower run, but a lot of fun. Kind of focusing on what makes Teemo, the puff caps, instead of just playing him and him doing a massive amount of damage to the Nexus just by hitting it over and over and over again. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, now I am still going to try to be going pretty quickly. Sure, out of the gates is pretty good. So I'm wanting to see how much of a time difference it makes between going with the best build and then going with kind of a more average or slower speed build. So I'm going to try to at least still play a bit faster. Alright, they get getting rid of a Teemo. I should have seen that coming, but I knew we had another one, that's why I wasn't too worried. So I think we should still be able to win and clear the entire game pretty quickly, but I'm guessing our speed is probably going to be closer to like 20 minutes compared... Oh, I should have played this for first. Probably closer to the 20 minutes than the... well, spoilers if you haven't seen the other one, 12-minute run of our speed run. Since they're out of mana, I'm going to play the other Mushroom Cloud.
We yordles in uniform do like a wump. I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
Alright, again, they are out of mana. Oh, so am I. Alright, we'll attack like this, and yeah, we'll leave Teemo on the board. Since they have an elusive, they'll be able to block. Should have played. Forgot that I was going to run out of mana there. Alright, we'll get rid of their Ezreal. Sure. Let's save him. Alright, they're out of mana, so we will play some of our Mushroom Clouds. Yeah, we'll get rid of this unit. Alright, we'll attack, see if we can hit their Nexus. They probably have a lot of removal. Oh, nice, we're able to get through. We'll play the Ava Achiever just to make sure we kill them. So we're going all in on them dying next round. Because she's going to double however many puff caps they have. Really good finisher if you're playing a bit slower of a Teemo build. Alright, perfect. So already that first run took like twice as long as it would have with the other one. Alright, let's see, who should we go with? I think we'll actually go with Leona. That's some pretty good control since we're going to have a little bit longer of a match. Fiora, let's go with Tom Kench. I don't want to deal with Fiora. Alright, pretty great starting hand. Sad that we're getting the Concologist instead of our Puff Cap, because also we don't get the play effect. Yeah, we'll go with Teemo.
Persistence is key. Oh dear.
So I'm gonna play the Mushroom Cloud. We'll just take the 2 damage. Alright, here we'll play the Peddler first, before we play our spells.
Have 3.
I've heard about you.
There they go.
We wanted to get Teemo leveled before he hit the Nexus. Now, they probably don't have removal, so I'm going to play the other Puff Cap as well.
Look out.
Alright, so pretty good so far. We're really going to want to use our Peddlers a lot since we're going to be playing a lot of spells.
Come on, May Mine.
Oof. Alright, so we're going to reduce him down to 6, and then we're going to use these to kill him. We don't want to deal with them having elusives. We'll just open attack here. Hopefully finish them off. Wow, that was really low.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
So we're just going to play all of our burst speed spells to put as many Puff Caps in their deck as possible, so that Teemo is doubling more. We could play the other Peddler before we did all that, but we don't want to give them the chance to play a blocker. So they might grab. He might swallow Teemo here, but honestly, that's fine.
Yordles in uniform
Oh, nope,
do
they
like a wump.
like to go for the bigger units, that's fine. They should die to Puff Caps this round. Wow, not by much though. Want to avoid Nora's Tea because I've heard that can crash your game. Celestial Blessing, that's not bad. So Sejuani or Swain. Sejuani's going to have less removal, so I think we'll go for her. I think let's actually try to cut some cards. I think we'll get rid of Vavoon. We are going to need to rely on Puff Caps a lot more. So normally with my other build for Teemo,
Reporting in.
normally you just use, we'll use this here. So normally Teemo himself does so much damage that he's usually the one just killing the Nexus just by hitting it, because he gets buffed up so much. And the Puff Caps normally aren't really doing anything other than maybe finishing them off. Most of their spells are slow. That's why we're going to open attack and just play these right away. I don't think they really have that much removal. Normally it's just their Frostbite spell of it either Frostbites, and then it can deal 4 damage if you're Frostbitten. Yeah, this is much more of a traditional Teemo build where you actually need to rely on your Puff Caps killing people. I wonder, do I have? don't know if I have the Teemo icon.
Show no mercy. Words to die by.
Alright, we'll play the Peddler first before we play a bunch of spells.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
Heard about you.
Alright, so we're gonna use Stress Defense here.
Grow up so fast. Would a mushroom help?
Alright, very nice. So we're going to try to slow play this a little bit.
I've memorized all the Vandal Scout rules.
The strong will have the spoils.
Armed and ready.
So we're just trying to put as many pop caps as possible. So that now when he attacks, he has more to plant. So we have a good amount, and Ava is going to double however many they pull, so that should be able to finish them off. Okay, perfect. Origami Slice of this could actually be pretty good for us. It's cheap, and then synergizes with Teemo. We'll see if we can get another decent power here. Sure, it's cheap, so that's fine. This is also decent. This will work with our other power that we have, so I will actually get a couple of these. It synergizes with our Out of the Gates power, better than some of the other ones. Alright, we're just gonna have to hope we draw Teemo. Pretty good hand if we do get Teemo. Alright, nice.
Prepared for anything.
More than one way to pick a pine cone. I'll show you.
Well, that is not great. So we are going to try to get them to block and get killed by the Chump-Lump.
Ooh, quite a collection.
Because with their elusive, yeah, that's not good.
I'm ready. Teach me a new move.
New move? You didn't listen to my first 30.
Alright, we'll hold off. Annoying, but that's why. Oh no, we. Damn it. I thought we would have enough to play them, but I forgot that it's going to use our other mana, not our spell mana. I screwed that up.
Next thing I know, I'm up in my britches in purple berries.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you?
Swing low, send 'em sky high. I'll make you proud.
Well, this is not the best.
A hero's chance is its
Unstable can sometimes be the worst power for the enemy to have. Because sometimes it just gives them things that perfectly counter you. Poppy always seems to get the best ones from Unstable. Like, I've gone against Poppy before where all of her units, like half of her units had the mana crystal, so you could play them for free. So like the first round, they had like a full board. Of course, the elusive is just going out of control.
Vandal Scout recruit Ava, ready to land.
Poppy, might the hero be on this very field? Hey?
I sure hope so. Let me know if you find him.
You get all that?
So we're just having to play this pretty slow. we'll just try to do damage to their Nexus. I guess I also could have attacked with Leona. I forgot that Leona has Challenger now. Ooh, this will be perfect.
Be up there, Pip. For the millionth time, shouting ruins the recon! Hammer guard!
It falls to us.
Alright, so we are actually going to be able to get rid of a good amount of their units. Let's actually use Stress Defense. We maybe could kill Poppy.
He wasn't the hero.
Lesson's over.
Ready, set, slam!
Doesn't really help that we grabbed another Poppy. Not great.
I'm not finished.
Would a mushroom help?
Did it get rid of the unit this had captured? Did it? Oh, man. So it took the unit this had captured, because it doesn't look like this unit has anything captured anymore.
Ready for
Oh, we need to hold on to Ava.
Ever vigilant.
But then it captured another one, so it, like, gave them 2 units when that ephemeral unit died. When our ephemeral Leona died. Not good. Alright, let's just go for straight damage to their Nexus, I guess.
They grow up so fast. Put on me mask, secure me tail, stop.
play something we can fight to.
So this, we should be able to end the game. So we have a good amount of puff caps. We should be able to get enough to kill them. So we're just gonna pass and hope the shrooms come in for us. Since we have Ava, we don't need that many to be drawn. Okay, good. Yeah, this is going to be a much longer of a run than I thought. Focusing Crystal, though, for Teemo will be great. So this could actually screw us up. Allied buffs except barrier are permanent, because that means if we try to save a unit with our stress defense, that means they're permanently going to be nerfed, so that could end up being bad. And then most of our buffs are already permanent, like this is a Grant, Trifarian. This isn't really going to happen much. I think we'll go with the Craftsman Favor. Hopefully we can get something that reduces the cost of all of our spells. Yeah, we'll go with this. And we'll head towards the champion item chest. We're going to re-roll all 3 of these. We want to get our Teemo. We'll hold on to the Peddler. So, a little bit of a worry. So if we play Teemo here, they potentially are going to be able to just kill him. Alright, I guess we'll just attack like this and see if they play something. They're going to have a lot of removal. Alright, so they don't have any mana, so we'll play Teemo now.
Success is planting your mushroom ground. Another day in the field.
And we'll immediately buff him up a little bit. Alright, so it's a lot of mana, but we'll use it on their Sump Fume, or their Powder Keg. Should be able to save our Teemo. Ah, I didn't want... That sucks that they were able to summon that. But with our mushrooms, I think we should be able to buff him up, so he should be pretty good.
Not again.
Alright, I think I'll actually go with a parallel convergence to start. Hopefully the Teemo will be able to kill the lounging lizard. Okay, that sucks, but... Wow, they didn't block it. Alright, let's just try to see how much damage we can do to their Nexus, and if they'll actually block. Okay, so they did block. We still probably have enough to end the game, though. Alright, so we'll just use the Poison Dart to finish them off.
That's why we respect you, Captain.
Perfect. Alright, I guess we'll go with Primal Strength. That could be pretty decent. This is interesting. Shadow Totem normally would be the best for Teemo, but since we aren't going with the same build, it's not really as good. Mana Deposit, like, you only cost 1, so that's not massive, but Special Delivery, we are getting more puff caps. So we will go with the Shadow Totem and potentially just try to have Teemo leveled up before he hits the Nexus, maybe. Yeah, we'll still try this, because if we're able to use this to get a doubling of the enemy Nexus, it will definitely pay off. Not as good as it is with the other build, but still decent. So we'll hold on to Leona, because that increases our chance of drawing Teemo. We will... Yeah, we'll hold on to the Parallel Convergence. It's such a good spell. Alright, we'll play the Teemo here.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the roses.
So we have another Teemo right here. We'll attack and potentially be able to kill the Zoes.
The journey is difficult. These will protect you. Takes you to the next nebula.
I think I'm actually going to try a Parallel Convergence here, see if we can get the Ephemeral Teemo to kill any of them.
Protector, shield me.
Okay, not bad.
Protector.
Able to get rid of 2 of their cards. And we'll get rid of the other Zoe. we want to kill their units so Teemo can attack and get a Nexus strike in to double all those puff caps.
Of course, he picked the highest.
Okay, perfect. So I was thinking about using the Origami Slicer, but we already have four cards that are fleeting, so we might as well use those.
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Alright, very nice. So we should be able to win off of puff caps right here. Barely, wow. So this is only a play effect. That being said, it is still pretty good since when we attack we plant 10 more puff caps. Although, actually, Hex Core Foundry, making them draw an extra time is really good. And it also helps us with more draw as well. But yeah, we don't really need any of these. Sure, that could be helpful. We'll go for the champion item chest. So we will just re-roll all of these while they're not bad. We just really need to get our Teemo.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Alright, so we're not going to play Teemo, because if we did, he would die.
They never get my kind of lesson.
Because he stuns and then immediately strikes.
2, 3, 4.
So there's a little bit of waste, but we just want to get Teemo on the board. So we're going to get all of our spells and also fill our spell mana up. Attacking is not going to be as useful since they're going to have a lot of stun and attacker.
He's having it.
There they go.
Also, they're potentially going to have some things like recalls, but we're just going to try to get Teemo as fucked up as possible with all these spells.
I got ahead.
Alright, they're stun. Yep. Not surprised.
I do all right.
At last, I have found you.
Yone, turn back while you can. My kind of lesson.
Alright, let's see what we can do with the parallel convergence. Oh, they all have elusive so they can't block. That's funny.
Price doesn't mean everything. More mushrooms.
The blade above all.
No cure.
Oh, man.
Destiny waits.
That was supposed to get rid of some of their blockers, but, or attackers, but I guess that's not happening. I mean, I guess let's just do as much damage to their Nexus as we can.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
So they'll probably be able to block this, but we gotta try. Oh, I guess I could have attacked with the Peddler too. I forgot that he was elusive. Alright, we kind of figured that.
My kind of lesson.
Signing off.
The balanced spirit may still fall.
Is that creaking the branches of my bones?
Alright, they really should die from puff caps. They just have to draw one. Okay, good. So we're actually going to go with Blessing of Targon and potentially use this to buff up our Teemo to a massive amount. Overwhelm's actually not bad. So we'll actually go with Special Delivery. This should make it so that when we play Teemo, even on his first attack before he hits the Nexus, he'll hopefully level up and then get 2 strikes in to duplicate or to double all of their puff caps with him and the Twin Shadows. So we are going to be massively greedy. We're going to get rid of the Conkologist because his effect is a play effect, and normally he's just getting summoned from our 1 power. Not really helping us out. So we have almost no health, but if we defeat Nautilus, we're going to get a full heal. If we were going against someone like a Zed or Katarina, we probably would have grabbed that heal. We're being risky here, but there's a good chance we'll be able to complete this without dying. Although they have the first attack, that's not great. We're not going to play Teemo as we want to get both of his effects off. So yeah, we'll play the puff. We want to benefit from the Twin Shadows. That's why we waited until we had the attack. Oh good, they're not putting Teemo. So I think we're going to play this just to make sure they level up. But they should level up before they hit the Nexus. Yes, perfect. Alright, so a good amount of damage, and they already have about 100 puff caps in their deck.
Danger paid.
So I'm actually going to pass here because I want to bait them into trying to grab Teemo, and then Teemo will then annihilate them.
Set the hooks.
Alright, so we'll go like this. So we'll have to open attack. Hopefully we can hit them. There is a bit of a danger. Well, they do have spells that can stop us, like stuns. So we'll have to see if we can actually get in or not. But so if we hit the Nexus, we win. Perfect. So Greed was able to pay off there. Mana Deposit, not bad again, but it's 1 mana, so it's not that big of a buff. Alright, game start, that will actually be very nice. So making cards we draw cost 1 less is decent. Explosive Entrance also not bad. We're not actually summoning that many people, though. I really want, like, your spells cost 1 less. Here's another one that's really tough. So being able to rally every single turn is really nice, but also having 2 armed gearheads at the very start of the game, we're playing tons of created cards. I think I'm going to go with this, because this is going to give us a lot of damage. But yeah, it's really good. If we weren't playing, like, 3 created cards every single round, I probably wouldn't go with this. We have to try for Karma. We want that epic shop. Karma does kind of counter us since our game plan is much more of just overwhelming them early with a lot more power in the early game.
Heart and mind as one. We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
I'll actually go with Leona just to get their karma off the board.
Behold the sun's holy light.
We'll hold off on Teemo till next turn. We'll play this here.
I pack a punch.
And we don't want to play any units since
See? This is progress.
we need the 2 spots for Teemo.
Prepared for anything.
And now they all have elusive, which is perfect. Alright, recalling. That's not the best since now they'll have their karma back, but she's a lot weaker.
Try to keep up. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, let's go with our Blessing of Targon as well.
Progress.
So yeah, we'll potentially win right here.
Success is planting your mushrooms.
That augment putting in a lot of damage there, though.
There's enough for everyone. Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Alright, this will give us a lot of sustain. Not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll, again, help us with a lot of damage early. This actually will be really good against Aurelion Sol, and even a lot of these people, because we're going to have fewer mana gems because they ramp up a lot faster. So this is actually pretty good. We'll also get one of these. This is something I like to do. If it's a spell that you think is going to be useful, but you don't want to fill your deck with it, if it has Farsight, you can just get one. That way you'll get it at the start of the game. You'll probably find a time to use it, but then it's not filling your deck with other cards you don't really care about. Assembly bot, not bad. We do have kind of a lot of cards in hand as it is. Buy one of these just to add that item. And that's all of our mana, which is fine. Katarina, annoying. Viego, Aurelion Sol.
Ready for
So we're re-rolling Teemo because he has the Farsight. Yeah, this is unworthy. We're normally probably going to play this for free because we're playing so many spells. And then also this is just going to kill the enemy opponent, so that's pretty great. Also, we start with the attack token. Perfect.
Another day in the field.
Need a second. Plug and play. Don't mind if I do.
So a pretty massive amount of damage, and they already have 100 puff caps in there.
let the bloodshed begin.
This is glorious.
Alright, we'll buff up our Teemo so that he can take on just about anyone. And yeah, we'll kill their follower because we have less mana gems. Sad, but oh well.
This might hurt.
Violence to end violence.
Alright, so they did the classic mistake. You never want to do this. Never do a fast spell when you're attacking, because then we can do this. We can play our unit here that's already going to die because of the spell. And so we're just going to fizzle Riven's attack. See, she's not going to do anything. So he dies, her attack fails. You never want to put something on the stack when you give the opponent a block like that. Now, if she had Overwhelm, that would have been fine, because she would have still hit the Nexus. But yeah, that's just something that If the enemy does it, take advantage, and that's something you don't want to do yourself. Here we will play some of these mushroom clouds, since we know we're going to fill up our mana anyways. So we're not trying to go too crazy with spells. We want to save the 4 mana to play Ava. I guess if Teemo dies, then we won't be able to play Ava for 4 mana anyways, but we should be good here. Yes, perfect. So we don't want more copies of Leona. I guess we'll go with Battle Bonds. Alright, hopefully we can just end the game before Viego's even played. We have the attack token, so that's really nice.
Don't mind if I do.
Reporting in.
This is progress.
Alright, very nice that we have all this elusive. Alright, very nice. Let's use our parallel convergence and potentially just end the game.
This is glorious. See? This is progress.
Wonderful.
Adventure starts with mushrooms. Yeah.
Alright, gain more copies of Unworthy, that's pretty good. And let's take on Aurelion Sol. Alright, again, we'll just reroll all of these, just really want to get our Teemo. We don't start with the attack tokens, that kind of sucks. Actually, I guess we don't need to worry about re-rolling for Teemo since he is Farsight. I think we'll buff up the Clump of Wump. Yeah, might as well.
Mind if I do?
They can't quite play Aurelion Sol. I'm a little worried about playing Teemo. So even though I'd want to save some of these for to buff Teemo up, I'm actually going to play the Pup first, just so that they will hopefully play some spell if they're going to get rid of someone. Their obliterates are normally at 6 mana. Oh no, Teemo doesn't have... Well, him leveling up will hopefully change that. Yeah, so they'll still be able to strike. Alright, great. Typical Asol doing Asol things. Is that ephemeral copy still alive?
Themselves cultured.
Upgrade. Nice.
Alright, so we're going to hold on to one of the Teemos. Well, at least kill that.
Can't spoil the surprise?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, not the best, but we do what we can. I guess let's go here just to try to get some health back. I think we'll wait and play Teemo next turn, actually. Alright, so we're going to play this just to give them a chance to do something dumb and annoying and burn through all their mana. Alright, they did not do that, sadly. And all of our other things are pretty much burst, other than some fumes, but we don't want to spend all of our mana right now, so we'll just have to try to play Teemo.
Like the great outdoors.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured.
Try to take me.
It's just easy, right?
And that's why we have the backup Teemo.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, they still might do something, yep. Not the best. Alright, well, this is over. So yeah, we'll just surrender this one and try again. That Moonlight or whatever he has,
Naturally.
that spell where you just silence 2 people on the enemy side is gotta be like one of the most BS spells in the game. So annoying that he has that, and for really cheap. We start with the attack token this time though, so that's decent. It is Aurelion Sol with Mana Flow. It is like one of the hardest to deal with. He's at 6, which isn't great, but I feel like we have to go for it.
Prepared for anything.
Yeah, I'm ready. Don't mind if I do.
Alright, pretty decent.
Now I pack a punch.
Alright, we'll play that, so we can play the Unworthy, get rid of their 1 follower. Also, let's buff up our Teemo, because he's probably going to need to try to take care of the Sejuani.
Stand and fight.
we'd be able to get Teemo strong enough.
Don't mind if I do.
Let's see. Yeah, so he will have just enough to survive. Which I don't really like having him be that low, but what can you do? Alright, we'll be able to open attack. So we'll potentially be able to win, but we will see. So we just gotta try to do as much damage as we can right here.
This is progress. Don't mind if I do.
If they get the chance to play anything, we lose. We just have to hope they don't have burst speed spells that can stop us.
That the best you got?
Alright, nice. So yeah, relics make quite a bit of difference. I would have saved myself like half an hour by playing with the faster relics. So yeah, especially for Teemo, who is a champion that really scales well with having those 3 rare relics. Relics really, really do matter. Still, we were able to come away with the win. Still was a fun match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.